Hello and welcome to the first video of my tips and tricks series. In this series I'm going to be going over every hero from Overwatch with some tips on how to play and play well as them, as well as how to counter them. So the first hero I'm doing in this series is D.Va, who many people think of as a really aggressive dive tank, but the problem with that opinion is they're wrong, and she's not an aggressive dive tank. The main ability for D.Va is Defense Matrix, which helps her be a very good defensive hero and very good defensive off-tank with a lot of appeal with it. There are tons of ultimates, tons of cooldowns, and so many kills that you can prevent just by pressing right-click. And what you normally want to do in a 1v1 is flash on Matrix for the first shot, and then put it down for the second, and maybe the third, depending on who you're fighting in the rate of fire. And then flash it up for the third or the fourth, and then put it back down. This is so that you don't end up running out of defense matrix if someone comes over to support you and you have to back up and retreat. You can still protect yourself. And a cool little piece of tech that I found with defense matrix is that if you look straight down to the ground, a lot of people think that you deactivated Defense Matrix, and it's going to be on its 1 second cooldown that shows up when you deactivate it. But what ends up happening is they just can't see it in the ground, so then they think that they can use a big cooldown or their ultimate, and you can look away from the ground so you can look back up, and you can actually eat that ultimate or eat that cooldown and create a big play. And something that a lot of people don't think to do, though, is if you're trying to protect someone with Defense Matrix, and they're just not getting cover, and your Defense Matrix runs out, you can hop in front of them and body block some damage, because you have 600 health and a bunch of armor as well, so then you can body block it and then take the damage and fly away once you lose about half your health, and you'll easily survive and protect your teammate for even longer. D.Va's boosters are also a really underrated ability. The first way that these can be used to high value is you see a hero like a Winston or a Wrecking Ball try and come in for an engagement, you can actually fly into them and boop them back and then mess with the engagement, and then they're down cooldowns and they're kind of no man's land, and it's just not a good situation for them. And another great thing to do with it is if a team is set up on high ground, you can just like fly through the team basically, and you'll boop a couple people off of the high ground, and then your team can collapse on the people that are booped off the high ground, and it's a 6v2 fight, which will help you, and then you'll get those 2 easy kills, and now it's a 6v4 fight, and it's an easy team fight win. Self-destruct is normally just used and with high value to just get a new mech. So if you end up getting demeched, you have a little bit of time to press Q, and then it'll use self-destruct and you can run away, or you can try and get a kill with a stupid April Fool's joke that's somehow found its way into the game. And you'll end up with a fresh 600 health mech, and you could even get a bomb kill, who knows. But if you want to go for a big offensive bomb, then there are 2 strategies. You can either fly straight up when you're on top of their team, and once you hit the apex of your fly and it starts running out, that's when you ult, and the bomb will fall down, and right as it explodes, it'll land in the middle of their team. Or you can fly up on around a 30 to 45 degree angle, and then the second you press fly, you immediately will press Q after, which will launch the bomb with the momentum of your fly, but you will stay pretty much where you are. Sometimes if you want to go for an offensive bomb, it's better to try and break shields first, so that there's nothing that can block your bomb. To counter D.Va, it's all about knowing when to pressure her and focus fire her. The best times for that is when Defense Matrix is on cooldown and because she's had it out for a while, or when she's on a big dive trying to get a kill. Especially on a big target like D.Va, 600 health can go away very fast with the right focus fire from all of your team. Other than that, there's no really big counters. She doesn't have a lot of big weaknesses, but she also isn't going to solo kill the entire team either, except for with her ultimate. Other than that, thanks for watching and stay tuned for my next videos.